갑자기 내게 나타나준 너, 난 아무 말도 할 수가 없었지.
With our viewers today about your selection and how did you feel, your participation. Tell us more about it.
So yeah, I started speaking when I was 10.
Okay.
2 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I started, I was really shy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even go to the shopkeeper for buying things, but
Okay.
now I'm doing much better.
Okay. And how did you get into speaking, Tanav? Tell us more about it. Your dad motivated, mom motivated, or what happened that you moved into speaking and now you hold the stage most of the time?
Yeah, my dad is actually in Toastmasters. So basically, it's a club in about speaking and public speaking. So he motivated me to join a similar club, which is for kids, and it's called Gables. So I've been a part of Gables since 2 years.
Okay, all right. And tell us more about this club.
So basically, there are roles which we can pick. So there are many roles, but the main ones are speaker, evaluator, and yeah. So these two are main basically. So we give speeches, and the evaluator evaluates the speakers.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You do the evaluation part also, Tanav? Do you evaluate others who are around?
Yeah. So you can take different roles in different meetings, and I've evaluated more than 10 times from now.
Oh my God! So you're an evaluator also at the age of 12.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Tanav, how do you feel? You have won this category, which is the age category of 11 to 16 years as a speaker. How do you feel?
I feel great. Thanks, Mike Vibes, for giving me this diamond opportunity to rise up.
I think it's just the beginning for you, Tanav, and you should thank your parents who supported you through the journey and who decided that you should participate. So I think the first credit would definitely go to your parents, your mom and your dad, and I see your lovely sister also on the screen. So Mohit, would you want to add on, to what Tanav said, and how did you decide that you should actually make him participate in our contest, and he should be a part of it? How did you decide, and how did you guys think about it?
Yeah, it started quite some time back, this journey, and as they say that as a parent, children will not do what you ask them to do, they'll do what you do. That's the one thing which has inspired me, this quote, and this is my message to all the parents also, and this is what I keep telling myself also, that we have to set an example by doing things on our own. So like Tanav was saying, I have been a Toastmaster where we write down speeches, we write original content, we don't copy it from somewhere else, write original content, and then we speak. And when you do that, you speak from your heart. And I've had my speeches being evaluated by my family. That's how it started many years ago. And we would laugh and we would make fun of the speeches and so on. But in the process, the children got to know a lot about me and my journey in life and what all I have been through. And somewhere it rubbed off on them, I think, and that's how we got him and Suhana, my daughter, as well, into these speaking clubs. And they talk from their heart. We get to know them, and they have always surprised me. As a parent, I never thought that my son or my daughter would be able to deliver such beautiful speeches. But when they are on stage, they are a different Tanav and a different Sohana. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
I think that's the biggest achievement for you as a parent. Dipti, you would want to add on to it?
Yeah, sure. I think, well, I 100% agree with everything that Mohit said. But I would also like to give equal credit to the mentor that they had at the club. So, Renu ma'am, we call her fondly. So, she's the one who actually, yeah, brought out the best in both of them. So, there were times when these guys, in fact, I'd like to share that we had to give them, incentives to sit through that 2 hour class initially. So every time they used to attend the Gables class for 2 hours, we used to head straight to the market, buy them games or gifts, then get ready for the next week class. So that is how we got started with the Gables and their public speaking journey.
And I hope it
And
doesn't continue now. You don't still have to reiterate them.
no, yeah, now you guys are motivators. So the day we got to know about Tanav's win, and these guys had not been giving speeches for a long time. So both of them came back saying, okay, let us think of delivering a speech in the next class as well now.
That's
So, well,
awesome. And I think we are just
yeah, thanks to you.
facilitators, is what I would say, Deepti, because for us, and that's how Mike Vibe's journey has been through and through. The only thing that we want is that people with talent should actually come out and they
Wow.
should get all the possible platforms, and that's the entire endeavor.
Yeah, you guys are like accelerators to them, you know. They're on that road, you give them the speed, and then they pick up. Thank you. Thank
Suhana,
you.
how old are you, dear?
7.
7, and you also deliver speeches, and do you also evaluate?
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. So I think a family of speakers is what I should say.
Well, we're learning. All of us
No,
are
this that,
learning.
that that's absolutely, as Mohit, you clearly said that children follow you. And if I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and he was like, if you want your kid to read books, you have to read the books in front of
Yeah,
them.
that's right.
Only then they will replicate that behavior, and that's 100% true. Tanav, how do you foresee yourself? So let's talk about the next 3-4 years when you'll be probably completing your class 10th, and what do you want to do actually? What is your goal in life? Have you thought of something?
Yes, so I want to be artist, music artist,
Okay.
and a public speaker. So my dream that I would like to achieve is to be a public speaker and motivational speaker.
Oh my
I like to
God.
motivate people, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, that's amazing, Tanav. And trust me, we all are there in your journey. And you are already a speaker, and you're already a motivational speaker, because you're motivating a lot of kids out there to just come up and speak. I think that's the biggest achievement for you today, and we are so glad to know that. Tanav, we got to know that you do a lot of other stuff other than speaking also. So, would you want to tell the audiences about it? And you might see me hopping screens because I want to see what people are writing for you, and who all are watching. Thank you everybody who's joined in the live stream for watching Tanav Sawhney live with us on Facebook. So Tanav, yes, what else do you do apart from speaking?
So I like to compose music, as I already told you, and I like to play football, and I'm really keen on playing football. But since lockdown, I don't have much space to play football, so we started playing a new sport that is actually hockey. So
Okay.
basically, me, my father, and my sister play hockey ever since lockdown. It's fun.
All right. So you said you compose music, something that I know but the others won't. So tell us more about composing music. What do you do?
So basically, you just make music using short loops. Loops are basically beats that yeah. So you you combine some music, and then when you combine music, it's called composing music. So basically, composing is combining.
Okay. Have you done something? Is it possible to share something with us? No.
Um, I can try.
Okay.
One sec. Oh, sorry, I can't right now. Sorry.
Okay. No worries, that's perfectly fine. So keep doing that, Tanav. I think that's an interesting hobby that you have, and you never know, that might turn up into your profession too, because we have a lot of singers, music composers, directors with us, and you never know, right? What about? I think you also play drums, right?
Yeah, I play drums.
Okay, all right. What else? Tell us more about Tanav as an individual.
So I like to play games. I even have a YouTube channel in which
Okay.
I play games, and yeah, I actually post videos of my music on my channel. Yeah, and my sister also composes music.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun doing that.
Okay, all right. So, would you want to share the name of your YouTube channel to everybody so that they can go and see your music, view your
Yeah,
music?
yeah. So if you search Tanav Sawhney, you'll get a channel named Tanav Sohana.
Okay,
And that's the channel in which all my videos are. Yeah, Tanav Sahni, and
okay,
you.
all right. So, viewers, Tanav Sahani's YouTube channel, please go and watch his music, because he's not only a speaker, motivational speaker, not only a drummer, not only a football player, but he's also a music composer. Amazing, Tanav, amazing, and keep going in your journey. And we're so glad to know you.
It's my honor.
Okay, Tanav, we were talking about a few things, and we just wanted to give you an extempore topic to speak on. Would you be comfortable?
Yeah, sure.
So I'll talk to you about a generic topic, and we would want you to speak on that. So we always talk about online classes, and that's the new trend in the Corona times. So I want to know, and I want to understand from you, what is your viewpoint on the online classes, the pros and the cons, whatever you feel are the good points and the bad points about it.
Yeah. Online classes help us understand things, and in the COVID time, we can't have physical meetings. So yeah, the gadgets and laptops and phones are helping us so much, and we want to thank Steve Jobs for inventing iPhone and Mac, and Bill Gates for Windows. Um, if laptops and phones were not there, we couldn't connect. We will not be able to connect. Yeah. Um, and thanks to the gadgets, but there are some negative points, of course. So these gadgets not only give us the eye problems, but they send us radiations. So most of you would know what are radiations, but they have a really harmful effect on our mind. Mm. But they are helping us. So the minus and plus gets
Cancelled.
cancelled, and we get a positive
So
one.
yeah, so it gets cancelled. So we have more pluses and less minuses. Is that so?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, all right. So simple mathematics for you. So so online classes are good. That means, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So if you're given a choice to continue online classes for the next 1 year, 2 year, what would you want to do? Would you want to continue it?
No, I would like to go back to normal school. I'm missing my friends so much.
Yeah. So that's the biggest point you missed.
Yeah.
Then that's when it comes to online classes. What we are missing most is the fun at school,
Yeah.
right? So the physical being of our friends, our teachers, the lunch breaks, the post-school hours. I think that's most what the kids are missing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tana, while we talk about your journey, and we talk about what you plan to do in future, and of course we also spoke about how all of this initiated. There are a lot of kids out there who have that zeal in them. They are very, very good in terms of speaking, but they don't get the platform. Is there something that you want to tell those kids or their parents?
Yeah. So you you just have to push yourself once, and if you just push yourself once, you will achieve a lifetime achievement. Um, you just have to join a club that gives you the platform. Um, like Mike Vibes, thanks. Um, and if you train yourself well, you have to practice giving speeches. And if you do it once, you will tend to do it again, because if you practice, you'll be good. You'll actually achieve what you want to, so you'll be happy, and if you're happy, you'll tend to do it again. So if you do it again once, and you prepare nicely, so you'll do it again, and if you do it again nicely too, you'll do it again. So this will become your habit, and who knows, maybe that can be your career.
Okay. Last 2 years, how has your journey been? Starting from going to the club, having a mentor, learning things, watching your dad. How has it been? And what changes do you see yourself in the last 2 years?
Maybe I can, sorry to interrupt, but there's a picture that Tanav and I prepared to summarize the last few years. Is it
Okay.
possible for me to share that
Absolutely, 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 please.
Okay, I'll do this screen share, but it
Yeah.
says disabled, host disabled
Okay,
something.
so I think I would have to.
Or
Are
maybe
you
I
not able
can,
to share your screen right now? No.
no, it says host has disabled
So I
screen
think
share.
I think that's an option which right now in the meeting,
Okay,
and we would not be able to do that. In case you want to, is it only a picture that you would want to share?
I can probably WhatsApp you and
Yeah,
you
or
Yes,
you
can
can mail
share.
it to me and I can share it with the group. I think we can do that so that people can see that. So that will be an
Yeah, sure.
interesting thing for everybody to watch. Mohit, while we were talking to Tanav and we were, asking for him to give a message to parents and kids, is there any message that you would want to give as a parent?
Was okay. Was that for me or
Yeah, for you. Yes, for you.
okay? Yeah, like I was saying, as parents, we sometimes underestimate our children. So trust the children, let them be themselves, give them opportunities, give them platforms, like you were saying, and once that happens, then let them be. They'll surprise you with what they can do and achieve. So that's one message I have. And the other one, yes, I have, as a parent, and Deepthi and I am actually proud that we've taken parenting very seriously. We have read almost all the books that are there about parenting. We've listened to
Wow.
podcasts and almost a lot of things about parenting, and we've taken it very seriously. And
Mohit, I'm
we
sorry, I'm intervening in between. When you say that you've done a lot of research around parenting, we would definitely want to hear from you. And I think that's one thing which all the parents out there would want to hear is that during the current tough times, what is the best way to, keep the kids engaged and how can parents just, be calm and composed in terms of handling the kids around?
Yeah, we wouldn't want to say that we are the perfect ones out there. We have our own times when we just lose it. But yes, there are certain techniques that do help. Like, for example, we do a daily family meeting where all four of us get together to plan the day. What is it that we are planning to achieve? One or two things. And then we look at it, every day to see what we've achieved. We do weekly meetings, we do monthly missions, and we've been doing this not now. We've been doing it for years. We do it with our other cousin, like my nieces, and we've achieved a lot of things. We have created a blog, family blog, where we all
Wow.
write down our thoughts as a part of we do gratitudes, we do so many things, and that is so much fun. So that's what I meant. We are basically trying to be empathetic with each other, trying to understand each other as much as we can, and we do consider this family time very, very significant time for us. It doesn't come second, it comes much before our careers and everything else. So that's what I would like to say to all the other parents, that consider them as equals. I've always considered my children as equals. Sometimes they do interviews with me like this one. We do these Zoom fun sessions, and they call me by my first name.
Okay.
So we always consider each other equals, and I learn a lot from them. And sometimes I think I'm learning more uh, than they are learning from me. So that's the message I have for everybody
All right.
else.
Dipti, anything that you want to add on? And the first thing that I would want to say is uh, hats off to Suhana for her patience for sitting so long, because kids at her age, they don't sit for so long.
Yeah, she is very patient, and she's the one who holds us together. So the meetings that Mohit is talking about, she's the one who pushes us to get to
Oh,
meet. Yes, so we have to do the daily scrum, Papa, and that's how it comes. Yeah,
okay.
but
That's nice.
yeah. So having said that, I think Mohit actually voiced everything that we do as a team. But every team has a team leader, and our team leader is Mohit. So I give all credit to him. He's the one, because I certainly lose my cool, as all mums would do probably. Yeah, but yes, I think doing gratitude at night, and sharing the best thing that happened to you in a day, that is what basically makes us believe in the good things in life, especially in these tough times.
I think
So that is
that's a,
what I think.
that's a very nice message, and I think I would
Yeah,
inculcate it myself in my
yeah,
routine. And for all the parents out there, for everybody out there,
yeah.
I think
For
gratitude
anybody.
is one thing, is something which gives you also that peace. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, that you've thanked people enough, or you've thanked God enough for everything
yeah.
that you have, right?
Yeah. In fact, in Punjabi, they also say that if you give with one hand, God returns with both, and it's true to the core. So yeah, we must believe in that and have faith and keep moving.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
you should be really proud that you have two wonderful stars in your family already.
absolutely.
And you
Yeah.
have a wonderful mentor to guide these stars. So that's an
Yes.
amazing thing. Mohit, have you shared across the email with me? And do you want me to share it with people?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I haven't yet. I thought you were saying that we'll do it offline. I'll just is that WhatsApp okay, or do you want me to mail
No,
it?
I would want it over an email so that I can share the screen, so
Oh,
that
okay,
will be
okay,
like
fine.
more.
Yeah, I'll just share it, and I can probably talk through it as well. So just give me one moment.
Yeah.
Maybe you can continue talking, and I'll email, and I'll
Yeah,
come
that's
back. Sorry.
perfectly fine. So Tanav, while we were talking, and there were so many things that I got to know, your family meetings, your team meetings that you do, and I think I agree, and I would call it team meetings, because that's how teams are supposed to be, even in corporates. That you speak every day, you decide your goals, you foresee your future, and all of that. Uh, what do you think that once things go back to normal, you go to school, uh, would you want to do something which is into like a space wherein as a physical speaker you go into that? Have you done something like that before? Any stages that you've held?
Yeah, I have been like I told you, Gables. I've been to Gables, so we do physical meetings there, and so I've been in a competition. So it's named MS Talks,
Okay.
and I've been there. I won second prize there.
Okay, all right. What was the topic that you spoke? And I think
Yeah,
talk more about the topic that you've shared with us too, for the audiences to know. The topic that won you the first prize, the winning prize.
yeah. So if you've heard that speech, so there's a guy named Sam Cathorn. He is a motivational speaker by profession, and so something happened that changed his life forever. So he was to see, and he met a car accident in which he could have died. So the doctors were able to save him, but he lost his arm and his leg was broken. So he was in coma for a while, and mm, so when he was telling his story to everybody, he realized that he can be a motivational speaker. So he could be sad, and he could be sad, but he chose to be courageous and chose his profession to be motivational speaking. And now he's a very big motivational speaker.
Tanav, do you read books too, just to understand it more? Because of course, when we talk about motivational speakers and we talk about speakers, there's a lot of reading that's involved, you know?
Um, yeah, but I'm not really keen on reading books. But yeah, I'm not keen on reading books.
Okay,
I
but
think
then
what
you should be.
yeah, I just
Uh,
yeah, I just emailed you that picture, and it's related with this, so I'll come in here a little bit.
Yeah.
So, like Tanav was saying, he has actually met this motivational speaker, and we
Mhm.
find opportunities where children and we also can go and meet with these people who have great communication, speaking skills, and who've already proven themselves. So that
Okay.
picture which I have shared, that has pictures of Tanav with this person called Sam Cathon,
Okay.
who Tanav has met, and that's how the inspiration comes from books, like you were saying, but it also comes from real life examples of people
Absolutely.
who've done it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think for
And for
kids, when you say for them, it's more important that, you know, they have. They have that visibility and they can see what's happening, you know, and that's how they retain it more.
right,
Yeah, and maybe Tanav, you can also share about the bounce back or versus the bounce forward title that you gave to the speech. Maybe you want to share that too.
yeah, so actually, Sam Cathorn has written a book named Bounce Forward.
Okay.
Mm, when the doctor saved him, the newspaper said, bounce back, father." He's the father of 3 children. So yeah, the newspaper heading said, "Bounced back, father." He didn't bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
Was he thought it was in a negative sense, like bounced back. He wrote a book named Bounce Forward. Actually, he bounced forward, and when you search bounce forward on the net, the first 7 results would be about Sam Cathorn.
Okay. All
Mm,
right. So is he your one of your inspirations? Would you say
yeah,
that?
yeah, of course. He's one of my biggest inspirations.
Okay, that's awesome. I will just try and share my screen so that the viewers can see it. All right. I hope my screen gets visible to you and this photo is visible that we are trying to show, which is about Tanav's journey. Mohit, is the screen visible?
it's still coming up. Yeah, it
Okay.
is
All
visible
right.
now. Yes.
Great. All right. So, would you want to tell more about the picture when it's up here?
Tanav, go ahead. You can share who all are there in the picture, and we
So
can
the
talk a little about
first photo that you see is Renu ma'am and me. Renu ma'am has been my mentor since I started, and the second photo is me doing a theater acting thing. These are my friends, and Sawhney is there too. And the next photo is he is also one of my mentors. His name is Rajinder Popli sir, and he's standing with me. And and this um, and this is Sam Kithorn with me and my sister and my father.
Bottom, the
The
bottom one,
middle, the
middle
middle
bottom.
photo.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the
Yeah, the
bottom.
middle.
he's
Yeah.
the person. He doesn't have an arm and he has an metallic leg. This person, Sam Kithon.
Okay. Amazing, amazing. And I think motivations like this would definitely take you long, long way, Tanav. And I can see another photograph with you drumming too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the last photo in the corner, which is in the leftmost corner?
So that is Mark Brown.
Okay.
He's the 1995 world champion of speaking. Yes.
All right. So I remember your favorite storytellers, and I think amazing. You know, I'm really, really so happy and so proud of you, Tanav, and I'm sure your mom and dad are equally proud. Your entire family would be. And with Mike Vibes, I'm sure your journey has just begun. And we have a long, long way to go and a lot of things that we plan for you. I will just stop the screen share and we will have a quick conversation before we close the call today. We have a lot of people who had joined in today to see you, and that was an amazing, amazing thing. Thank you so much for everybody who had joined us today. Thank you so much for being a part of Tanav's journey, which has just begun. With us, of course, it began for him 2 years back. With us, it has just begun. And we will have a wonderful, wonderful time ahead, Tanav. And we definitely want to see you touching the sky, achieving the best. And same is for you, little wonder Suhana. We would definitely want you to grow up like your brother, your dad, or your mom, or just be yourself.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else that you would want to add on, Tanav?
Yes, so I'm really grateful to Mike Vibes for giving me this diamond opportunity. And yes, and thank you to my dad and my mom to letting me participate in this wonderful competition. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Mohit, anything you want to add on?
I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you for everything. And this is perhaps the first time when Tanav and all of us are actually coming live like this. So it feels great. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, like I was saying, I would just tell myself and all the other parents to be patient and trust their children, and they will surprise you with what they can achieve. And keep looking for opportunities, mentors, could be Mike Vibes or so many other platforms which are available these days. So make the best of it, hold their hand, and go with them. They will surprise you with what they can achieve.
I think what you said, Mohit, just to add on to that, and I have been talking to parents and telling them only one thing that, there have been parents who were coming to me and asking me questions like, what if mera bacha select nahi hua? What if mera bacha nahi jeeta? मैंने कहा, what if? That's fine. At least give them that scope to participate. Give them the
Right, right.
confidence to participate.
That reminds me of one more beautiful thing that I live by, and that is that everything that you're doing right now is preparing you for a time which is yet to come.
Absolutely.
So if you haven't won this, like Sohana hasn't won this, but she knows that this is a part of her journey into winning a lot of other things which are yet to come. So keep going, keep experimenting with what you can do, and everything you're doing right now is preparing you for a time in future.
Absolutely. And just to add on, Suhana, though you've not won it, you are a wonderful, wonderful kid. And you are with us live today. Yeah? You'll have to unmute, Dipti.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. So
Yeah.
you're already there, Sahana.
You're already there. You're already a star kid,
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to add on, Deepti?
Everything has already been said, and but yeah, I totally believe let the kids be. We, of course, as parents, we are there to guide them, and we can give them fences, right? But let's not cut their wings. That is how I would like to see it. Let them do what
Absolutely.
they want to do. Let them be. We don't know what they're also learning. So are we as parents. So it's a journey that we want to enjoy together. Enjoy the time now. Yeah, looking back, we'll realize. Yeah,
Absolutely,
that's about it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And just
Thank
to add
you.
on to everything, and just to conclude, Tanav, we will have mentorship sessions which would be planned for you. So there would
Wow.
be these sessions which would be planned for you, and we would have mentors who would guide you to your journey to become a wonderful, wonderful person and a wonderful speaker, of course, which you already are. And then we would also be organizing a session for you wherein you would be a speaker and people would be there hearing you out. So that's how the journey proceeds from here on. Of course, it would be over a period of time, but yes, it's in the process of getting planned for you, and we look forward to more and more interactions with you, Mohit, Dipti, everybody of you. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks to
much,
you.
Vartika.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining, and have a great day and a great weekend ahead.
Yep, you
Thank
too.
you. You
Thank you.
too. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.